CP ran it up.
Hey, what do you say? Thank you so much for tuning in to Laura Kane After Dark. I'm Laura Kane, and this is my co-host, who I love very much,
I love you.
who annoys me sometimes, but I love that about him.
I never annoy you.
Erik Rimmer.
Hi.
We have producer Brian.
Hi, Brian.
How's your week been, guys?
Good. How's yours? You have some
Interesting.
stories to tell?
I do. I need to tell you about my trip to Oregon to see my son, Charlie Kane. I need to tell you about my psychic appointment and what she said. I have a game that I bought at the airport for us to play. Okay.
I love airport games, for one.
Did I buy this at the airport or did I buy it in... Yeah, I did. I bought the airport.
You almost lost me there for a second.
And then I have a game maybe that will, if we can, we'll get to it, that I bought off of Instagram, which came, and it's weird, but we're going to try it out. Okay?
I have,
What?
you know, the Academy Awards are coming up. Mm-hmm. And between the Golden Globes and the Academy Awards, what nominations come out?
Oh, fun. Wait, today? I mean,
They came out today.
during this podcast, you're going to tell us. Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
It's the Razzies.
Oh, I love the Razzies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's only one Oscar nomination I'm praying for, and it's Brendan Fraser, because that man deserves it.
he'll
man.
get it. You know what? He'll get it this year.
I think he will, but he deserves it so much after all he's been through.
Mm-hmm.
What has he been through?
He got blacklisted from Hollywood for years.
He did?
And
Yes.
why?
Because he got molested by a director, and he called him out.
What?
Oh, that's right.
He got groped by a guy like at a party, and Brendan Fraser called him out, and they Hollywood.
He's been
blacklisted
in
him.
the Mummy. He's
Yeah.
been after
This was after
the
that.
Mummy?
After that, he had a lot of health issues after the Mummy because he did like all of his own stunts, so he took a break for that too. But then he was also blacklisted.
Oh God, I didn't know that. Well,
Yeah.
good for. Let's hope and pray that he gets it.
He deserves it.
What was I going to say? I'm a little whacked out. It's been a weird week not going to my job like regularly, waking up at 4, which was not fun, but I liked going to work every day. It's just weird not doing it, but I'm making it work. It's
Set
cool.
your own hours if you did OnlyFans.
Stop saying that.
Or if you were an escort,
I'm
when
not.
you want.
I'm on that weird site, but only because we were having fun this weekend with Charlie, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. But first, let's talk about the sponsor of our podcast, who we love very much. His name is Jay Wurtzler, and he works at Capital Growth Inc.
He does. You know, so when my mom passed, I didn't know what to do with my inheritance, so I invested my money with a money manager.
Yeah.
And I think it's a very, very, very smart idea.
You were really smart, yes. And if it were me, it's something, something, God forbid, happened to my mother. Maybe she had some money. I don't know. I would call Jay right away. Jay has been working as a money manager for 35 years. He does everything. I mean, he's a certified divorce analyst. He's a financial analyst. He knows what to do with your money. He knows how to make your money grow, where to put it to keep it safe and make it work.
Right.
Because you don't want to do that on your own.
No.
And just say your 401k has just been sitting there and maybe it could do something better.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to call Jay and just ask. He will answer your questions, and he's very knowledgeable. He's a good person to talk to. Even the people at Capital Growth Inc., they can do everything there. They're tax analysts. They will help you with your living trust or whatever you need.
Yes.
All these things you need, you can do at Capital Growth. And again, they've been around for 35 years, so they know what they're doing.
And please call Jay for a consultation. His number is 858-552-6960. And like I said before,
Wow.
this man has an email.
Wow. He's advanced.
He is. It is jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com. And there's even a website,
And what is that?
capitalgrowthinc.com.
So I'm becoming friends with Jay more and more because like we went to happy hour. He invited me to happy hour with Terry, our guest from.
My invitation got lost in the mail.
Oh no.
Mine always does, so don't feel bad.
I know, Brian. Yeah, we're the ugly ducklings, apparently.
The more I get to know him, the more I like him. And the more I trust him and the more I see why he's good at what he does.
The more I hear about him, the more I think I would like him, but I never get the invite, so.
Well,
I'm sure, same for Erik.
maybe
too,
you should consider giving him a call if you're wondering if your 401k is doing as much as it could be doing.
Maybe I will.
Okay.
I will do that.
Anyway,
Maybe I will just call Jay and say, hey, feeling left out.
Oh, of your invitations? All right, I'll let him know.
Maybe I'll ask him to manage my happy hour expenses.
Don't get all butthurt. Don't get butthurt because he likes me better than he likes you guys.
Okay, well, that has yet to be. He hasn't met me
Well,
yet.
obviously, he hasn't had the delight of meeting me yet.
No, just kidding.
Wait till
Well,
Laura drops to the bottom of the totem pole.
Not in Jay's world. No, I'm just kidding. He
Jay, we
loves
love
us
you.
all equally. Okay. We love you, Jay. Thank you for sponsoring the podcast. Okay. Woo. Okay, I'm tired. Let me look how gross this looks.
That's
I know. It's just protein powder and collagen and greens.
Shrek wants his water back.
I love the fact that she said, it's just protein powder, collagen, and greens, of which you do not ever eat.
That's why I drink them instead.
So good.
Because I don't eat them properly like I should. Okay, so on Friday, last Friday, I flew to Oregon to see Charlie Kane, my son, who turned 23
My God,
on January
I cannot believe
17th.
He's 23 years old.
I went to go see him for his birthday, a late birthday, and he is engaged to a wonderful woman named Maya. They've been together, they met in college. They've been together for, I don't know, 3 or 4 years now. I got to go over to Maya's family's house for dinner one night, and we played this new game called Code Names. Have you heard of this game?
No.
Yeah, and thank God it was just code names and not how to become an escort.
Well, that was part of the trip as well, but I'll get to that.
Oh, no.
So Code Names it takes a minute to learn how to play it, but once you get it, it's really fun. So we play that with her sister, her mom, her dad, and her sister's boyfriend. It was just a great time. And they live in Portland. They live in this really cool house. They turned the basement into an Airbnb, and it's just so neat. I'm just so happy that Charlie is with somebody. He's going to marry into a family like that.
That's awesome.
I'm so proud of him. He's so far beyond his years. I feel like he's struggling a little bit like we all are. He's 23. He got his first salaried job.
Awesome.
But they work to make ends meet, and it's not easy. So I have a Home Depot credit card, which has like a huge amount of credit. This is the only amount of credit that I have. Is at Home Depot for some weird reason. So I'm like, you guys, we're going to go on a shopping spree. I'm going to buy you what you need for your little apartment, and it's on me. So it was super fun. We went to Home Depot, and I just put it on the card.
Getting a call from Jay Wertzler. He's crying.
Yeah. Oh, Jay would totally be crying. But I didn't care because it made me feel so good. So we went to Home Depot. We got some fun stuff. Charlie made bolognese sauce, which was incredible. We watched a movie called we watched Sick.
Did you like it?
Yes.
It was good, wasn't
it? Really good. It was weird. Have you heard of this movie?
Yeah, we talked about it last week. I still need to watch it, but
We did talk about it last week. And yes, that was I had to call Erik. I'm like, what was that movie we talked about? Because I have to watch it. Yeah.
I need to watch that.
It's on Peacock.
I don't have Peacock. That's the one I don't have.
I might have a sign-in for you. I might have a secret way in. No, it's my own.
It's okay. I can get it.
No, you know what? I bought it. I bought Peacock for a year because
Right.
Erik told me to.
Right.
Upstairs on my TV, it's so old. Peacock does not show up on. It doesn't support Peacock
It only works like
down
big
here.
One, yeah.
So I've never used it. So I'll share my login information
Yeah,
with you.
it's It was good.
So anyway, we had fun, and there's this store called Fred Meyer. Have you ever heard of Fred?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's only in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It's like Target and Walmart combined. It's like in between Target and Walmart. Mm-hmm. I love it. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's a cool store.
It has clothes, and it's just like Target, and Walmart. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. So we went there. Anyway, I was telling Maya, Charlie is special because I think, and you can see it in his eyes, and as his mother, I think that when he was a baby, just born, and he was code blue on the way to his surgery, meaning he was dying, I feel like that boy has touched the other side. And that's why he has this knowing in his eyes. It's something that I don't have, and you don't have, but he has. And I've seen it in other kids that I've interviewed from Children's Hospital, kids who have been sick. Mm-hmm. They have this knowing in their eyes. And I said, Maya, I'm just so proud that you, and so grateful that you see that. Like, you see that specialness in my son. And they're so cute. They're so lovey-dovey, and they tell each other they love each other all the time. And she's an artist. She paints. And their place is so cute and funky and cool. I slept on the couch, and it was comfortable. And we slept in. I didn't even go see Portland. I didn't even care. I just wanted to spend time with him, and that's exactly what I did, and it was great. So that was fun.
That's awesome.
So before I left to go see Charlie, I kind of lost my job. I still have the job, but I don't have my shift anymore. So I was upset because it's scary, you know, not to have set hours. So what did I do? I didn't go to a meeting. No, I went to go see a psychic because I feel
Forgot about this.
I needed some guidance.
Oh, boy.
Well, let me just say something. It wasn't good.
It wasn't good?
Then why'd you go?
No, I'm not saying she was good. No, it was a good reading. Well, it's
Bad
not
news?
good for me. No. I'll tell you
no.
what she said.
Problem solved. Don't go to the psychic, and she can't give you bad news.
No, but what she said was accurate. Okay, so I wrote it down in my little notebook here.
I'll be the judge of this.
Oh, no.
So I walk in there, and of course I didn't say anything. She did. I mean, even if she does know me from whatever, she wouldn't have known that this happened to me at work because it had just happened that day, and I didn't say anything to anybody. So she wouldn't have known that.
Body language.
Oh, well, she said my energy is at a very high level. She said that I need to be brought down. I'm on a spiritual path, and it's going to hurt, and it's going to be hard, and I need to be strong. I'm like, I'm tired of being strong. When is it going to be easy? I feel like I've been strong like forever. I'm sick of it. She said that I come across to people. I rub people the wrong way because I come across, the word, it wasn't intimidating, unapproachable. And she said that people at work think that I'm fake. They think that my energy and my enthusiasm is fake because of the vibe I'm putting off. I'm like, what?
I disagree with that reading.
That
doesn't seem.
I'm like, wait a minute. Are you serious? And she's like, sometimes you don't realize it, but you offend people with things you say, but you don't mean to offend them. It's just, I'm like, wow, okay, what else? She says, you're dealing with a lot of trauma bonds, meaning things that happened to me in the past that I haven't dealt with properly are compiling, and that's why my chakras are clouded, and I need some spiritual cleansing. Okay?
I don't like psychic readings, no offense.
I know you don't, but I'm gonna tell
That is
people
the most
anyway.
vague. Like I could have said that to you last week, and you would have said that it was. You would have said it was still just as impactful given today's events or today's circumstances.
Well, I was into it, okay? I know you're the Mr. Logical, And
Also-
you know what she told me? She says, don't talk about this with anybody.
Exactly, because they tell you it doesn't make sense.
I know. And I'm not going to, I want to believe in what I believe in. This is only going to make me a better person. Okay.
Well, only if it's true.
Well, what she was saying is not wrong.
But okay, but let's say I would say that's not great advice because I actually don't think if you were going to work on anything about yourself, I don't think that's that should take priority.
What?
I don't think you come across as unapproachable or offensive through or even inadvertently.
Maybe I do at work. Maybe my enthusiasm and stuff, or me
Is
wanting
offensive?
me wanting to show like my boss that like, hey, yes, I'll work the early morning hours. Yes, I'll do this. I'm excited. Comes across as fake, and they don't like it.
I highly doubt that.
Anyway, she says people don't like me at work, and I've heard that before from another psychic. So there's that.
Oh my God.
She said, she goes, you have never been alone, have you? I said, well, yeah, I've been alone. I've been without somebody. She goes, no. Have you ever been alone? And I said, I lived alone once when I was a senior in college. I lived in a little studio apartment, but I wasn't alone because I was with Dave at the time. And then after Dave I had my kids. I only recently, there go our lights again, have been without my children, but I still have people in my home. So I've never been so she says I really need to be alone. I need to be alone, deal with my stuff, and just be with myself.
God, if I was a psychic, I would just listen to this podcast and then just be totally up to date on Laura's life, and I could just tell her whatever I wanted, and then she would believe it.
She says someone is coming, another lover, but not yet because I'm not mentally ready for that. I'm like, you're right about that. She said my mom and me are a lot alike and that my mom is stronger than I am. I said, you know what? You're right about that. And she says that I need to be more networky. She goes, I don't know what the proper word is, but you need to be more in the face of people that are in the business.
More marketing.
Something like
Your
that.
psychic told you need to market yourself more?
Yeah.
Where is this information coming from?
From
Beyond
her.
the veil.
Yes. And then she said that she sees me in front of a camera.
OnlyFans.
I knew you were going to say that. Damn it.
And
Services acquired, or whatever it's called.
So like I said, it wasn't great. Like she didn't blow smoke up my butt or anything like that. I mean, she told me things that I kind of already were feeling. And you know me, I've been listening to my little manifestation YouTube videos every night. I'm trying to be on a spiritual path. She goes, I am on a spiritual path, and it's going to be a hard one, but I'm going to get there, and it's going to be awesome.
See, there we go.
Okay. So that's what I did. And there's another thing I did, but I'm not going to tell you about it because she told me not to. And
What?
I'm really going to.
Well, she already told you not to do the first thing, so you might as well just.
No,
come
I'm not
full
going
circle.
to. Not going to.
Oh, man.
Not going to.
I don't trust this psychic. I
Fine.
feel like she gives you bad info.
You wouldn't trust any psychic.
Okay, let me ask you. Give me a reason why I should.
Trust? You mean believe her?
Yeah, sure.
Well, you don't believe in that kind of thing, so it doesn't.
Right. Give me a reason why I should.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you believe in a power higher than yourself? So yes, God. Do you believe that there are people in this world who have abilities like psychic abilities?
Probably not.
Why?
Because first of all, if we're coming from like a God argument, I don't really see why. It doesn't really make a ton of sense to me why God just gives some people certain information. Like that's kind of a thing that God typically reserves to himself, is omnipotence and forbearance. And
Psychics would argue that we are all psychic, but only some of us choose to really tune into it.
sure, but then the question is, from what point of view or like from what information are they relaying that to the rest of us? It's like there's no science. There's just people who say it, and if you're in or you're out. There's nothing beyond that, you know. There's no questions to be had because there's nothing to be questioned.
guess what I'm going to do right now?
Yes.
One of the things I bought at the airport
God.
over the weekend.
Oh, a little psychic.
Tarot cards. And you know what? You guys
okay.
are going to pick one.
Actually, I love tarot cards.
Okay, she did that too then.
Because I love the artwork.
Well, these aren't the really
the
cool
cool
ones.
Damn it. Never mind.
These are Mystic Monday tarots, and I'm going to read to you what the card is that you pick. Now,
Isn't there a special way to do this?
I'm just going to mix them up, and then I want you to hold the deck,
Yes, and then
I'm going to spread them out, and then you're going to pick one.
I want a major arcana card.
No, this is how you're supposed to do it.
You put it in a 3x2 pattern.
No, I'm
whether
just
it's
going to
flipped or
spread it
not.
out. No, this is
Yes,
how we're going to do it.
The reverse image, that's how tarot works, you know?
This is how we're going to do it.
If we do it wrong, do we get cursed?
This is what she said to do.
Okay.
You spread them out. I'll do you next. You guys can't do the same time.
Oh, okay.
Brian, come over here,
Yeah.
close your eyes,
Okay.
and put your hand over the cards. And if you feel a certain vibe or a pull, pick that card.
If I feel a vibe
If you
or
feel
pull.
like a pull or an energy or anything, then stop and pick the card.
Energy. Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Do slower. Do it slower.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of energy in these cards. I think if they were different pictures, I feel more
You're a
energy.
Brad. Pick one right now.
Okay, this one.
Okay.
Because it was slightly showing, and so
Okay. Well, there's a reason you picked it. So
Sure, let's
go
see.
sit back
Oh,
down.
okay.
And I'll show it to you in a second. Dude.
now what? Bags of money.
Oh God.
Let me read. Well, first of all,
All right, wait,
Oh.
what card is it? Oh.
death.
Okay, first of all, the tarot cards, the names doesn't actually mean what it doesn't mean death.
Death
Okay.
could also mean the death of a job, the death of a
Okay,
something in your life. So read the
I
death.
insulted a psychic, and
You picked death, dude. That's like the big one.
I'm okay with that.
That's like a major card.
I'm okay with that. It's a major
so this
arcana
is-
card, which is good.
So Eric will read you what it means.
No, you are not going to die. That's just a common misconception of the death card. Death indicates an end of an aspect of your life, which can range from a job to a relationship. Death must occur in order for you to have a new beginning, shifting you forward into a traditional period of rebirth and renewal. The cycle of death is quite natural and can be seen in nature as transforming throughout the different seasons. Like nature, you are also going through a transformation that will be of great significance. Change is coming, sweeping the past to the side so that you can embrace the opportunities of the future. Clear the clutter and let go of what is not serving you in order to make room for new life. When one door opens, when one door closes, another one opens. There is no life without death.
Does this resonate with you at all?
No,
Okay.
it's so vague.
Remember what we were talking about before the podcast started?
You're right. You're right. I would argue though that I really
Maybe.
should- yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, let's see it since that would involve all of us. Let's see if the rest of our cards that everyone else draws
Good
supports
point. Okay.
Because that's what I would expect you to pull that card.
Well, you would have to make a big change if things were to happen.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right. Now I'll do Eric.
I'm actually excited for Eric.
I know. See, these are so fun. It's just fun. Come on.
I like the artwork. Is there? Let me look up and see if there's a specific way to do it.
I'm just gonna do it just for, but you
the
can if you want to.
magic is like in the. I don't know.
No, it's just whatever you pick and however you pick it. It doesn't matter. It's just whatever you pick. It just calls to you. Okay, now I want you to go slower than Brian did because he was being.
Oh, you're supposed to
naughty.
ask the deck a question.
No,
That's what.
this is not how I'm doing it. I'm the.
If it's
I'm the
arbitrary,
leader.
then how do you know it has like universal significance?
Let's just do it this way for the podcast, okay? Stop it. Okay. Now, this is what the psychic did to me. She did this exact same thing. So this is what I'm doing. Now, close your eyes and take your hand and start here at the end and go slowly. And if something feels funky or different or an energy or of any kind, stop. You can go back over it if something hasn't grabbed you yet. Ooh. Okay, don't here show.
That's like the same area I touched.
Okay. You picked the 8 of Pentacles.
Oh,
Let's see what that. You wouldn't like the artwork on these, by the way. It's very basic, but
I have on my water ball. I have the Hanged Man classic tarot card sticker. on
ooh,
it.
that one's scary.
It's cool.
Okay, so 76. So each. I'm interested to know what this is because if this has something to do with what we were talking about, that would be great.
That's 2.
Oh, so okay, here we go. There we go.
Emmanuel just says disregard last draw.
Okay, here we go. Crafting your artistry takes passion, patience, and grit. Learning by doing is exactly what you're up to right now. You're completely focused on absorbing new skills and mastering your chosen craft. Hustle and commitment are what give you your edge, and you are dedicated to achieving the best job possible. Building a new skill or breadth of work is time consuming. However, you know that it will be worth it in the end. Keep on chugging. Your patience, commitment, focus, and dedication are put to the test, but you are surely up for the challenge. Day by day, you get better and better, knowing that your skills will build up over time. The more you apply yourself, the more rewarding it feels seeing where you started and how far you've come. Think about the podcast. Yeah. Think about you never were behind a mic, and look at you.
That just kind of sounded like a fortune cookie. Oh, that's a minor arcana card. Okay.
So, am I going to do yours now?
Cancel you from this program?
No, I'm really giving details. You know how the tarot deck is arranged, right? There's the major arcana and the minor arcana cards.
I don't know anything.
Am I doing yours now?
Yeah, you can do mine.
Major arcana ones are the classic ones, like the Fool, the Hangman,
yes,
the
swords,
king,
the knives,
Justice.
Mm-hmm.
So that one he pulled was a minor arcana. So I guess there's a serious difference in the fortunes they tell.
So you
I pulled a
believe
major
in tarot?
Arcana. No.
Okay.
I just think it's interesting.
It is interesting.
I like the artwork.
Like I said, you wouldn't like this artwork. It's very basic, but it was cool, and
I like it as a storytelling device for a movie.
Yes.
Tarot is very cool.
I like it as a suggestion for things too. It makes you think about things.
Sure.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay. Do we have any creepy
I'm
music
already
on here
feeling
still?
something like right here.
All right, hold on. Let me see if we still have any creepy music.
She literally.
I immediately felt something. No. Okay, what is it?
It's the 4 of Cups.
The 4 of Cups. It's a little lady. See this artwork? You probably wouldn't appreciate this too much.
It's very
rudimentary.
Jointy.
I know.
Listen to this.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Although you are confident in your life, you are feeling bored and restless. The rat race is wearing you down, and the status quo no longer appeals to you. You are at odds with yourself. Do you listen to your deepest desires, or do you stay stagnant but safe? The fear of the unknown is causing you to withdraw, getting away from the distraction to find peace. This is the time to contemplate, meditate, and reflect on what your true desires are, and if you are living life to the fullest. The opportunities are there, oftentimes right in front of you. You may be too self-absorbed in your own problems to notice the possibilities that lie before you. Shift your perspective, open your eyes, and you will see what you seek is much more accessible to you than you originally thought it was. You have options.
Ooh.
Okay, you know what? I will say that was surprisingly relevant. Then again, they are designed to be that way.
Considering our conversation.
Sure.
I think that was fun. Mm-hmm. Good purchase at the airport? I think so.
Depends on how much they were.
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, boy.
I refuse.
Bordering on 30.
$24.95.
They're about $30.
Oh my god!
But
I'll get you a deck of the
very
cool ones.
Would you? Those are
I
going to be
will.
expensive.
No, they won't.
How much do you think
I
they
won't
are?
buy them at the airport.
Oh, we didn't do your host chat.
No, I'm going to do it right now.
Okay, so this turned into my host chat. I have another game after your host
Yeah, I
chat.
forgot what the point of that was.
I know. Me too.
So, would you guys like to hear the 2023 Razzie nominations?
Oh yes.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Have you seen any of these movies?
I have.
And do you agree?
Yes and No. Because one of them I liked. I can see probably why it did it, but... So, worst supporting actor in a film. I have not even heard of this movie. It's Pete Davidson for Good Morning, and morning is spelled Mourning.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Never heard of it. Tom Hanks for Elvis.
Oh, I heard he did. Yeah, he did not get his performance got very bad reviews.
It was a good movie, though.
Yeah, I just heard his performance.
It was unmemorable.
And he had like the prosthetic face and then that weird accent. Maud Sun for Good Morning. Xavier Samuel for Blonde. Evan Williams for Blonde. That was the Netflix Marilyn Monroe movie, which was awful.
We're not going to read like cinematography.
No, there's none of that.
Okay.
There is like worst director and editor, isn't
Yeah.
there?
Let's not.
Worst supporting
We wanna go that
actress
deep?
in a film role. Audrey Arfona, Morbius. Lorraine Bracco for Pinocchio. Penelope.
You saw that, right?
That's probably the Disney one. I can't imagine the Guillermo del Toro one would be on the Razzies.
Penelope Cruz for the 355. Bing Bing Fan for the 355 and The King's Daughter. And Mira Sorvino for Lamborghini, the man behind the legend.
Surprisingly enough, I have not seen most of these movies.
Nope, I never even heard of these.
So,
Just leave these off. They're off again, but whatever.
worst actor in a film. Machine Gun Kelly for Good Morning.
What is that movie?
And why is it so bad?
Can you look it up and see what that is? I've never even heard of
It
it.
has Pete Davidson and Machine Gun Kelly.
It's got to be bad.
Somehow, even though it has Pete Davidson, it still made no one's headlines.
Jared Leto for Morbius.
Yeah.
Pete Davidson for Marmaduke. Sylvester Stallone for Samaritan. And Tom Hanks for Pinocchio.
Oh, another one for Tom Hanks for a different movie.
He was also in Pinocchio.
Worst actress. Alicia Silverstone for The Requiem. That was awful. Bryce Dallas Howard for Jurassic World Dominion. Ryan
She
Kira
wasn't that bad.
Ryan Kira Armstrong for Firestarter. Diane Keaton, Mac and Rita, and Kaya Scodelario for The King's Daughter.
Real quick, Good Morning. It's so under the radar. Rotten Tomatoes didn't even pick it up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, no wonder. Worst director, Judd Apatow, The Bubble, Machine Gun Kelly, and Maud Sun, Good Morning.
Okay.
Andrew Dominic, Blonde, Daniel Espinosa for Morbius, and Robert Zemeckis for Pinocchio. I'm going to skip the worst screen couple because who cares? Who cares about worst screenplay, worst remake or ripoff?
No.
Worst picture,
Oh, boy.
Pinocchio, Blonde, Good Morning, Morbius, and The King's Daughter.
Which Pinocchio? Are there are two?
Definitely the Disney one.
There are two.
Yeah, Robert Zemeckis did
Actually,
the Disney one.
Technically, 3 came out last year. One of them was just very low budget and went under the radar, but technically 3 came out.
Okay, so it was Pinocchio.
For worst
and
picture?
You saw Blonde. Did you
Yes.
not like that?
It was not
It was
good.
awful.
I wouldn't give it worst director, but worst picture is fair.
Oh, yeah. And I thought she was very good, Ana de Armas, but the movie was a hot mess.
I thought the direction was okay, but the screenplay was terrible.
Yeah, it was awful. I would say if I was going to place my bet, it would probably be this Good Morning because Machine Gun Kelly and Pete Davidson.
The disdain in your
I
clenched
can't.
teeth. Machine
I don't
Gun
like
Kelly.
either one of them. They both look like they should just be related because they both look dirty. And
They do both look
uncut.
dirty.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly is like really obnoxious.
He's so gross.
I bet he's good in bed though.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Some stains don't come out.
Well, Megan Fox is like every guy's dream, and
Not you know.
Not real. I bet she's a nightmare.
everyone can agree that woman is beautiful.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, not who I would say I'm like that's the one. That's the hottest woman ever.
Who's the hottest woman in your opinion?
Laura, I hate to tell you this.
Oh God.
Do you ever look at Amazon before you make a purchase?
Always. Why?
Did you look at Amazon before you made this purchase?
No, I bought that at the airport.
Yeah, well, you should have looked at Amazon.
How much is it there?
About half.
Why did you do that to me?
Why'd you buy it at the airport?
Because I was bored. I had a layover and it looked good. I wasn't going to bargain shop. I wasn't going to comparison shop.
Were you doing tarot card readings in the airport?
No, I just wanted to look at it.
It was $15 on Amazon.
Well, I wanted to buy it for the show, and nobody appreciates it.
I appreciate it. I think it's fun.
I don't, but that's because I like
Okay.
it. I'm an originalist. By the way, my answer is Audrey Hepburn.
Oh,
In her
okay.
youth.
Okay. I agree with that.
Gorgeous.
Okay. I bought another game.
It's like a matchbook.
I know it does. It's called Tongue Tied.
Do you want me to? How much did you pay for this?
I don't remember.
Did you buy it in the airport?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
I bought this on the way there. I bought the tarot cards on the way back.
I bought 2 card games.
I did. For the show. Okay. So I've picked apart the topics ahead of time, so only the good ones we're going to pick from.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you these little slips of paper.
Okay.
And each one has a topic on it, okay?
Okay.
You pick it, don't look at it. When we put the timer on, you look at it and you have to talk about the topic for 1 minute straight.
Oh, God.
With no repetition and no doubling up any words.
Oh my God, this is gonna be a disaster.
For how long? A minute?
1 minute. Okay. So can you do the timing?
Yes.
You want to go first?
Sure.
And again, don't look at it until the time starts.
All right.
Okay, hold on.
Let's see how good you are at ad-libbing.
I was made for radio.
And it's 60 seconds.
Yep. And tell them when to go.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Go.
So there's a lot of different standards, I guess, for what people would consider as acceptable behavior in public. But there's a couple trains of thought, and this usually starts at a very young age. Parents initially begin behavior training probably at the age of 2 or 3. Once a child is able to walk, talk, and sort of things like that. We have free-range parenting, which is the most abhorrent form and the most, I'll say, hippie form. And that's where you don't parent at all. Made popular by millennials. Free-range parenting is not interesting and not good for
Stop. I paused it real quick. What's the topic exactly?
how to behave in public.
And go.
So yeah. Anyways, past age 5, hopefully most kids, usually long-lasting effects with free-range parenting. But if you have authoritarian parenting style, this is not going to be good for your kids either. A lot of emotional attachment issues starting around age 3 to 5. We're going to see some issues there. Really wouldn't recommend it. This is popularly characterized by physical and mental abuse and starvation, things like that. So this is the stuff of horror stories. Not as definitely worse than.
Okay, done.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I could have kept
wow,
going too.
you took it to a. What did you say? Free range parenting? I've never
Yes.
even heard
I
that
haven't
term.
either.
If you
I
were
only
listening,
thought there were
I
free-range
mentioned
chickens.
It's a millennial term. I could have kept going.
Oh my God.
You're good at this.
You're a unicorn.
Okay, now I'll do you here.
Okay.
Now don't look at it until I tell you.
Okay, and then I have to tell you what the topic is, right?
Yes.
Should we start with what the topic
Yes,
is?
please.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you that. Okay, pick one. Don't look at it yet. Again, this game is called Tongue Tied. Okay, and go.
This is called relationships. So there's good ones, there's bad ones, and there's the middle of the road. A good one, you have trust, respect, honesty, love. You cherish each other. Middle of the road, one person might think that they can have a little more leeway than the other. Maybe it's not a 50-50 thing where they think that they can kind of go out and do their own thing. And you can't have that same kind of a privilege where you have to be more committed to the relationship than they are. The bad ones are just abuse, mental, physical, sexual, where it's just a bad decision to be together in the first place. How much longer do I have?
Oh, Erik, you are tanking. Now you're done.
Oh, thank
But
God.
people,
My God.
yeah, we were doing this with Charlie, and it's funny. You get till about 45 seconds, and then that's when you start losing steam big time.
I feel like I could have gone on for like
I
2
know.
minutes.
You were good.
You were really good.
Okay.
After you, I want to do one more.
Okay.
I feel like I could see if it was a fluke or not.
Okay. So, you ready to go?
Yes, for you.
Yeah. Okay, I picked
Yes.
one.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
I'm
I won't
going
look at it yet.
to cancel that. Okay. Ready? Mm-hmm. Go.
The benefits of being a girl. It's really fun being a girl because makeup is fun. It's like painting, but only on your face. You get to do it every day if you want to. You can do it heavy, or you could do it light. You could do it naturally, or you could do it glam. Anyway, it's fun to be a girl. You also have breasts. Breasts are fun because you can dress them up or dress them down, show them off or not. But they're fun to play with and they feel really good in the palm of your hand. And you get to play with them because they're your own. And it's fun being a girl because we like to play with guys' minds. It's fun. Girls are stronger than men, I believe, because we're the ones that give birth. Giving birth is not fun, but it's fun being a girl because we get to have the babies, and the babies always love their mamas more than they love their daddies. That's the benefit of being a girl. It's also fun being a girl because we get to dress in fun clothes.
God.
Is it done?
Yeah.
Okay.
God, I didn't realize it'd be feminist propaganda.
Oh my
Wow.
God. I don't, you just start saying whatever.
Oh
You
my
play
God.
with your own boobs.
After that part, you lost me, but we were good up until then.
I know. Okay, one more.
Okay, one more.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Okay, things you shouldn't do on the internet. There's a lot of things you shouldn't do on the internet, but I'm gonna give you a really basic overview. Anything on the illegal or dark side of the internet, you really shouldn't go to. There's the Silk Road, which is a major marketplace online for you to purchase and get illicit substances such as drugs, guns, free of any sort of governmental interference. And also that's where Bitcoin is primarily traded. It's an untraceable currency. There's a lot of other things you shouldn't do on the internet. In fact, Amazon is a very dangerous money and time waster you could find yourself sucked into. I know Amazon's a lot of fun, but if you have a spending problem, Amazon is a dangerous tool. Porn, I'll just leave it at that. Watch out for that one. That's maybe something you shouldn't do on the internet. I love the streaming sites, and those find a home on the internet. And, I have only good things to say about them. I spend an inordinate amount of time on streaming services. Best thing is, unlike Amazon, the more time you spend on them does not mean the more money you spend on them. So,
Oh my God.
Wow.
I'm losing horribly to you two.
I thought for a minute you were going to falter, but you did not.
this is
You did
my
not.
portfolio. This is my headshot for anyone who wants to pick me up.
Tongue-tied is the game, and it's fun. There's so many. There are things in here that were weird. Like this must be a game from England or something because one of them is motorways.
What to do when you see a bobby?
What? Something like
Motorways.
I'm going to read the British monarchy,
Oh, I could go on about them too.
World War II, the European Union. What would you even say about that?
The Brexit, duh.
Oh, God, what?
Oh, don't
my
even make
God.
me feel dumb.
England's trying to leave
And look-
the European Union.
Your favorite phone app is spelled FAVOURIT. My socks, the dentist, gap years, the best things to say at a job interview, modern art, Star Wars, cheese.
Oh, dude, I
There's
could talk about all of those.
The bathroom cabinet?
Oh, amen.
Oh, that I could easily
That's a
do
good
that one. Clowns.
As long as it's not full of shit. We're
Canal boats?
Yeah, weird
Italy.
stuff.
Come on, Italy. Get
Weird
it on the little
stuff.
gondola.
Boiled sweets?
That's the one.
Boiled what?
Sweets.
Like candy?
Whoever heard? Who knows?
Old age pensioners?
Old age I don't know what that is. Like someone living off their pension?
British,
I got this.
British savings, kinky
Yeah.
boots.
Yeah, there you go.
Kinky
There you go.
boots,
Yeah, this is it.
Everything Laura
How much
wears.
did you pay for this game?
I don't remember how much. I didn't pay much for this one. Trust
But
me.
is this like the tarot card where it's like, I don't remember how much I paid, like $32.99.
Oh God, no! I think this was like under 10.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have another game, but we're going to bring it out next week. I've decided.
Why?
Because I think it's time to end, and I'm tired.
It's been
I'm
a
tired.
long week.
It has
for
been a
all
long
of
week.
us.
It has been a long week for all of us, and I'm sure you're feeling the same way. January has been a little tough so far, hasn't it?
You know what? Well, real quick, Laura, why don't you take a minute and manifest what you want to see for the rest of the year
Wait,
to the internet and to the world?
first of all,
Yeah.
we are at Tio Leo's tonight.
crap! I forgot about that.
Oh my god! Yeah, we better get over there.
It's pretty dark outside. We're still filming.
Oh my god, you guys, we're on our way. Sorry. We're going to be a little late.
Wait, this releases in the morning, though?
Yeah.
My God.
I'll make sure it does.
We're an hour and 15 minutes late to our own
So we're
event.
at Tio Leo's tonight at 6:30. It's on Napa Street, right off Morena, and we're going to be in a back room. You'll see us. It's not really a back room, but it's the room. We're going to have it all decorated. We have a bunch of prizes. We have raffle tickets, and we're going to have a couple little snacks. Come, say hi. We want to meet you. We would love to see who listens to our show. So come on out. It's free. And if you want to RSVP beforehand, that would be great. Go to LauraKaneAfterDark.com. We've got ourselves a website. We do. Okay.
You sounded like Minnie Pearl.
I know. I don't know why.
We do.
I don't feel like answering that question, Brian. I'm too tired.
What question?
What I want to see for the year. I'm
All
too
right.
much. It's too intense for me right now.
You know what the tarot card did say, though, if I remember correctly, is that you're going to be tempted to just kind of stop fighting.
Complacent?
Get complacent. Or you're going to be tempted to stop fighting against the grain and, pushing forward. So I'd say small victory, take a quick moment, and not extensive, not like a monologue, just to like 10 seconds, 15 seconds, manifest. Whatever that is.
I want to do this on a bigger scale with these two guys and make a steady paycheck that's right up there and with a chance to make more and more money and affect more and more lives in a good way with these two guys.
Excellent.
Is that okay? Do you are you in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Fully.
Do you want to come?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be here every night next week. Drive safe.
From 6 a.m. to 10 a.m.
We'll be in my kitchen. What? Yeah. 6 a.m. to yeah. God, that'd be so fun.
Oh, yeah, because I'm a notorious morning person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna be a jerk. I forgot.
No, I won't be a jerk.
Yeah,
Just
you
give me a
are.
bit.
No.
Fine. That's my new
Look.
radio personality.
Look. Pretend we're on the radio. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
this will be good.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Now, it's a Wednesday morning. Your alarm goes off
shit.
at, let's see, if the show starts at 6, we should get there an hour early because we have to prepare for the show.
Oh, boy.
So your alarm goes off at 4:45.
Yeah.
Tell us, how long does it take for you to get out of that mood and get happy? Because you're going to have to be happy at 6 a.m.
At 6 a.m. Okay. So if I wake up at 4, it's going to take me
4:45 you get.
4:45. Okay. It's going to take me about 8 hours to get out of that.
Oh, my.
I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
I would say 12.
You have to be up and you too, up and happy right away.
No. Okay. So if let's say I get up at 4:30. Get ready, and I head into the studio. And I'm there at 5, and we air at 6.
Yes.
We go live at 6. By 5, I'll be a bitch when I first get there, but by
Okay.
5:45, I'll be fine.
Okay, so for showtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
As
would
long
be.
as we know that and are not offended by
No,
it. As long as we know you.
I'll put it on. I can put it on too.
And you know what? I think by 5:45 p.m. I would be okay too.
No, we're talking a.m.
Yeah,
This
I
means
know.
we're going to bed early. We're going to bed early. It's a whole different lifestyle, but it's fun.
fine.
I can't go. I'm online going down like the Silk Road and watching like
God, I
never
turned
even
them on to
heard
it.
of that.
Well, it got busted a couple years ago, but it's like what the dark web is, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that was that was Amazon for drugs.
I don't know how to get to the dark web. I don't know really what it is. I
It's
just
like,
heard of it.
Imagine the internet, but it's not stored on the same servers.
How do you get there? Or don't tell
You have
me.
to use a special program.
Oh.
It's,
And how do you get
so
this program?
not just anybody can do it.
Yeah,
you have
how
to
do you get
like
this
know
program?
somebody that.
No, anybody can do it. Okay, so like Google works by like you type in your request to Google, and Google scours the internet and it just looks for things that you're searching for, and it brings back what's called an index. Like, okay, here's all the things you asked for, and here's what I found. So the deep net is just everything that Google can't see. So it's not necessarily bad. It's just Google can't find it. So anything like any institution that has their own private database, that's the dark net technically, because it's the internet that Google can't find. So you get this special browser that accesses everything else.
Where do you get the special browser?
Probably Google it, download it.
So you can buy like organs and stuff.
Maybe, I don't know. I've never been on there. It's just called the Tor browser, the Onion.
Oh my
browser.
I
God,
would
that's
not.
so
I don't
cool.
even want to
Oh
start.
yeah, don't
I
do
don't
it.
even
A lot of
want-
crime down there. Don't do it.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything.
I don't want to
more.
know.
That sounds like
It's
a
prob-
vortex
it's-
you do not want to
It's
be
probably
in.
not as crazy as you're thinking, but there's a lot of crime there.
Oh, I bet. I'm thinking like that movie Hostel. Like
Yeah.
you you could be like, I want to murder somebody. Like, well, how can I do that? Did you hear about this woman that went missing and the husband said, oh, well, I called the police and said she told me that she had on New Year's Eve, she had a work thing emergency that she had to go to. And it was her company that said, hey, she hasn't showed up for work. Can you go to her house and do a wellness check? And they found on the guy's computer how to murder a 115-pound woman, how to dispose
of a body without having it smell.
Yeah.
How long till bodies smell.
Yeah, all that stuff. And I was like, oh my God.
Wow, people are stupid.
That was
horrible.
crazy.
Anyway.
He was obviously not on Silk Road.
Imagine being outed by your search history, though.
Oh my God, that would. He deserves everything he gets. What a dipshit.
Next time. Oh no, not next time, not next show, but in the future, soon, I'm going to ask you guys to give me your last 6 searches. Not tonight.
I'm like, nothing. I cleared it right before I got.
I never clear mine.
I don't either.
Mine
actually.
is so boring. I can tell you right now.
Let me just see what.
I'll tell you right now.
Let me see. Let me see.
It's
Actually,
so boring.
I think I'm on anonymous browsing.
I didn't want
So
to take
people-
any
so I
more
can't
time
download
because I know
cookies.
how long has this podcast been, by the way?
51 minutes. So we're
Okay,
still okay.
You want to hear mine?
I want to hear yours.
Amazon, Pete Davidson, 2023 Razzie nominations, Tear Jerker movies, Wikipedia, and Google.
Southwest check-in, seeking arrangement, Southwest number to change flight, T-shirt printing near me. Can they look up my Home Depot credit card, Louis Vuitton?
Can they look up my Home Depot credit card?
At Home Depot.
Oh my God.
I don't have. I only browse on anonymous, so my browser doesn't save cookies from websites, so I don't have a history.
Thank God I'm not a criminal because I'd be caught in 2 seconds.
Oh,
I leave a big footprint.
How to get away with Home Depot credit card fraud?
I know, whatever. Anyway, you guys, I hope to see you tonight at Tio Leo's. Go to LauraKaneAfterDark.com.
we're almost there. We're almost there to see you.
Got to get ready.
We are going to be there in time. Don't you worry. Thank you, Jay Wurtzler at Capital Growth Inc.
Thank you, Jay.
Maybe Jay will be there.
I hope so.
Oh,
That'd be great.
I need to ask him some questions about Laura's financial situation.
Don't worry. I've already asked
Is
him.
Terry coming?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Sorry, I just ate a gummy bear, which is very unprofessional.
Oh,
You
my.
can't do that on air, on the radio, by the way.
Jeez.
I know that, but I couldn't help myself.
We also can't swear.
Oh, on the radio? I know we don't swear a whole lot.
Well, but I want the option to.
Can't do that. But you,
Shit.
we don't do a whole lot of that.
Shit.
Get it out now. You have to be careful. But you don't really do that much anymore anyway.
No.
He just dropped dipshit like 4 seconds ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Anyway, you guys, thank you. And love your podcast.
I love you.
Oh, not tonight.
All right.
Not tonight. Eric, I'm going to cry. I'm going to start crying.
So I guess Drake coming in tonight is not a good idea.
No.
Or
Okay.
Miss Lee.
I'm going to throw hands.
No, I can't. Eric, I'm using your first name. I can't.
Wait, what would you normally use?
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't normally say.
Look here, Rimmer.
I would
No.
normally just say I can't, but now I'm saying.
she'd say,
Eric,
listen, bitch. What?
Eric,
Yes.
I cannot mentally take it.
Remember what the tarot card said.
Yeah. Okay.
Please,
Okay.
thank you.
I love you.
Okay, thank you.
I love you.
I love you.
Love your podcast.
Woo! I love you, my sweet babies. Bye.